Hello, sophomores. I hope you are having a good week. It was nice seeing you all at cohort. You all did a good job at recreating Kim's websites, so I applaud you on that. So this week we're going to capitalize on the fact that you all were making some errors when we were coding, and so if you don't know by now, that's called having bugs in your code. So this week we are going to do a debugging activity where you're going to try to find the errors in that code that doesn't allow it for the program to fully function. And so this is important because in the future when you are recreating your website or making a website, both yourself and myself, we tend to make errors and mistakes when coding, and that's normal because it's human error. And so you need to get used to being able to locate these errors and look for these small details that are important for the whole code to work. So the way that it's going to work this week is that there is a file on Canvas that you're going to download. It's zipped up, and then you're going to unzip it. There's going to be 4 HTML files in there along with a CSS file. And so what you're going to do is that you're going to open them up on Notepad++, and then you're going to look through them and find the errors in the code. And so once you fix up all the errors and patch it up, what you're going to do next is that you're going to save all your work, zip it back up, and then upload it to Canvas again. And then in your quiz for this week, what you're going to do is that I'm going to ask you to explain 6 of the errors that you found. So there is going to be 10 in total. However, you're only going to have to explain 6. So you're going to say what they are and how they affect the program and what you did to fix them. And so that's going to be pretty much all for this week. If we go over to Canvas, you'll see that there's the video page for this very same video. There's a presentation page for the presentation I'm using. Here's the activity prompt. So I gave you pretty much the general guidelines for this activity, but if you want more specific instructions, and as well as I'm include the screenshot of what the website should look like so that you can compare that when you're fixing up your code. So that all will be included in the activity prompt. Here's the zip file that you will be downloading. Next, you have the file submission where you will be uploading the patched up and fixed zip file that you worked on. And lastly, here's the quiz where you will be explaining the errors that you found. So that's pretty much it for this week. Like I said, due Sunday as always. It's going to be that weekly quiz. And so does anybody have any questions? Yes.
These errors that we're going to find, how difficult is this activity going to be? Like, are they pretty small errors, or am I going to notice them pretty much?
Yeah, so these errors are based on the type of errors that I saw you all were making at cohort. Once we finished coding our splash page and the website in general, I saw some errors that could have been from spelling to not closing the tags to let's see what else, to misspelling, not closing tags. What other errors? Oh, some of you missed some tags that are important for the document. So those type of errors will be present in the code. So just look out for those. They're not going to be too hard, but they're not going to be blatantly obvious either. So you will need to be careful, just to train your eye for these sort of errors that we are all bound to make.
What if we don't remember how to zip or unzip a file?
Yeah, so if you don't remember how to unzip or zip up a file, in week 12 when we did a how-to video, the first section of that video was dedicated to that very same process. So you can go ahead and go back and watch that.
How many problems or bugs in the program are there?
Yeah, so there's going to be 10 in total, and then in the quiz you're only going to have to explain 6. All right, bye sophomores.